Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing one of my most frequently asked questions, which is my hair care routine, what tools I use, and what I ask for when I go to get my hair cut. So I'm going to start the video by going through some of my favorite hair care products and styling products, and then I'll go into the tools that I use and just kind of give you guys an overview of that. And then from there, I will physically show you guys how I actually style it. But it's super easy, it holds all day, and I'm just really loving it lately. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first things first for my haircut. I keep my layers towards the front of my hair, and I really don't have that many layers in the back of my hair. So we keep all of the layers towards the front, and we do face framing layers. I don't do any layers shorter than my chin. My shortest layer here in the front always lands somewhere around my neck, in between my chin and my collarbone. So you can see my shortest layer right now hits just below my chin. As far as the shape of my hair, it's more of a U or like rounded square in the back. It's not a V shape in the back, and it's also not straight across in the back. Now let's move into products. So all around, my hair is pretty medium. It's medium when it comes to texture, it's medium when it comes to thickness. It's not super thin, but it's not super thick. I probably fall a little bit more on the finer side of hair, but it's not like super fine either. So that's a little bit of background on my hair type. I really like the Way brand of hair products. As you can see, I have a lot of their products. I really like them. They smell amazing. But when I wash my hair, I always use the Fine Hair shampoo from Way. And I like it so much that I actually buy the big like bulk size of it, and then I just use that to refill my little shower bottle. And then lately I've been using the Milbon Repair Line Restorative Treatment as my conditioner. I just find it to be so lightweight, but it still makes my hair so silky and shiny. So I've been loving this combo lately. But when I don't have the Milbon, I use the Way Fine Hair Conditioner. And then a few times a month, probably like once a week, I'll go in with the Way Fine to Medium Hair Mask. And then for styling products, I use the Way Leave-In Conditioner. This really just adds extra like heat protection and makes your hair super silky. This stuff also smells really good. I highly recommend trying this out. So I use this while my hair is still damp, and then after everything is dry, I always finish it with the Gizu hair oil. I love this. When I'm not using this, I also love the Olaplex bonding oil. That's another really good one too. The Olaplex one is much lighter though, so if you don't want something heavier like the Gizu one, go for the Olaplex one, but they both work great in my book. But this really just adds a good shine to my hair. And then I have a special trick that really helps my hair stay super voluminous throughout the day, which I'll show you towards the end of this video when I'm actually doing my tutorial. But to do that, I use the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray, and I just have a travel size of it right now, but this stuff works really well either on this type of hairstyle or even when I'm just straightening my hair. I'll use this too, just to add a little bit more texture to my hair. This stuff works really great, and I love it. Okay, now we've covered all of the products that I regularly use. Let's move into hair tools. So after I shower, to dry my hair, I either use a standard, like I think this is Revlon hair dryer, or my Dyson hair dryer. I also have the Airwrap attachments as well, but to be honest, I don't really use it that much. So for today's tutorial, I'm gonna use the standard Revlon hair dryer. So I usually use one of those to dry my hair, and then I use a wide tooth comb. I don't usually have very like ratty hair when I get out of the shower, so it's pretty easy to detangle with just a wide tooth comb. I of course use just a standard clip to suction my hair as I'm going through it and styling it. And then what I actually use to style and put the curls into my hair is a hair straightener. And I swear I've had this thing so long. I think I bought it for like $10 at a TJ Maxx one time in middle school, and it hasn't let me down yet, so I'm gonna keep using it until it gives up on me pretty much. So this is what I use to achieve the look. I just take 1-inch sections and I pull it away from my face. I try to keep the straightener horizontal to the ground, and I pull it away from my face and curl under as I get towards the end of my hair. So I'll show you guys exactly what I mean in the tutorial in just a minute. All right, those are all of the standard tools that I use on a daily basis to achieve this hairstyle. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial and I'll show you guys exactly how I do it. Okay, I just showered and washed my hair and then I did my makeup and my hair is like 50% dry now. So I'm gonna go in with my Way leave-in conditioner and I try to spray this or like focus it on the bottom half of my hair, but I do spray like 1 or 2 sprays up at the top just to give it a little bit of shine. And then I just quickly comb through my hair with a wide tooth comb. And like I said earlier, I'll either use my Dyson hairdryer or my Revlon one. I'm gonna use the Revlon one today and just quickly get my hair 100% dry. Okay, my hair is completely straight, so I just, again, comb through it with a wide tooth comb one more time. And then usually my hair kind of parts on its own, but I do like to just comb it back to make sure that I can get it exactly where I want it. Okay, so now that my hair is parted where I want it to be, I just turn my straightener on and it's heating up. It doesn't take very long to heat up, so it's sitting right there, but while that is heating up, I'm gonna take my hair and part it down the center in the back. So I split it into 2. I always do my right side first and then my left side, just so that I can keep everything like super separated and make sure that I don't miss any pieces. So for this first layer, I split it just above my ear and I take all of my layers up here and just clip them up. So for the actual curling, I'm gonna talk you through it and then I'll go through and physically show you how I do it. Okay, so I've taken a 1-inch section here, and what I do with each 1-inch section is I do what's called overextending it. And this is where it's similar to that blowout type of approach, but we're using a straightener instead. So instead of straightening it down and curling it under, I take a wide tooth comb and I just make sure that it's nice and smooth upwards. And then as I take my hair straightener, I straighten it up and curl it under while pulling it away from my face. And that's what really gives it more volume as opposed to straightening it downwards. I curl away from my face, and as I get closer to the ends, I'm curling it under. And then I just let it fall. And then what you're left with is this nice little voluminous curl. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I just toss it behind my shoulder so that I can keep everything separate. And then I take my straightener and curl as I go. And then they fall. And a little twist, and you've got a nice little bouncy curl. Toss it behind. Okay, I do most of my hair in that same way except for these front bang pieces. The front bang pieces I bring up above my head, make sure that they're nice and smoothed up, and then I will curl them the opposite direction, like curl them back away from my face, and then I curl away from the face. Usually let it sit there for a second just to cool before I touch it, and then I bring it down. It gives me that nice like face framing flippy layer. Okay, so this side is done. Now I'm gonna move to this side. Okay, I made it all the way back to the bangs on this side, so I'm just gonna comb them straight up. And then curl them. Oh. Boom. I do two things to finish my hairstyle if I really want it to stay, or if I'm going to like an event or a date night or something like that. I use the Gizu hair oil, which honestly, you really only need like 2 or 3 drops of this stuff. So I just take a couple drops, put them on my hand, and then mix together. And what I do is I almost like scrunch it into my hair. I don't want to smooth and like drag all my curls down, but I just want to kind of like help them hold their shape and add a little bit of shine at the same time. So on a daily basis, that's all that I use, but if I really want my curls to have like extra oomph, extra volume, extra hold, I use the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. But I do this trick that my friend in high school taught me. She did show choir, which if you're unfamiliar, you do like the singing and dancing, and you have to have really big, like voluminous curls. And this is the trick she taught me. You flip your hair upside down and then hairspray it, or I use, like I said, the texturizing spray, and you just spray the bottom and then hold it there. I almost like scrunch mine a little bit and let that hairspray fully dry before you flip it back up, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done. Okay. Now that I've flipped my hair up, you can see how much more volume that gave my hair. I have found that this method holds my curls literally all day, and then usually if I'm just doing something casual the next day, I usually can get away with not restyling it on the second day too. But yeah, that is my typical hair care routine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'll show some pictures of the back too. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.